The recent string of anti-Semitic attacks in our region has many people concerned about the new bail reform law enacted at the state level. Under the new law, the bail process no longer takes place for a majority of the cases, as courts are now prohibited from setting monetary bail whatsoever or keeping defendants in custody before trial in nearly every type of misdemeanor case and some felonies. Now, state lawmakers are feeling the pressure from law enforcement and local prosecutors to do something about the new law. All right, let's bring back tonight's A-plus panel. Allison Young, Republican strategist, and attorney and Democratic strategist Bill Caruso. Bill, start with you on this. It seems like there is a pendulum swing here, that there's been a lot of attention on criminals being victims, and now it's like, wait a minute, the victims are the victims.
Yeah, but let's focus on this. Bail reform is a good thing. It has appeal on both sides of the aisle, conservatives and liberals, if it's done right, though. And I think the problem here that we're seeing in New York is this pendulum swung way too far. They need to get back to the table and fix some of these loopholes now.
Allison, to that point, you don't balance the budget on the backs of first responders. You don't balance the budget on the back of public safety. They have created a very dangerous situation. You're seeing a spike in crime. It seems to me that maybe you take money out of the equation, but why are we not holding more of these criminals behind bars?
Well, we absolutely need to, Bill. And this is the part where I think Bill gets it just not quite right, is that what the policy tried to do is solve an economic inequality problem by putting people's public safety in danger. And so this is a place where policy and the legislature just simply got it wrong and didn't think about the consequences of what they were doing. And the fact that they screwed this up, knowing that they had other municipalities and other states to look at this from and didn't learn any of those lessons, this is on the backs of the New York legislature.
Seems to me it goes back to when Rudy Giuliani took over New York. He cleaned up the streets, made it safer, broken windows theory, started arresting people for small crimes. So why are we so worried about somebody who can't come up with a bail? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
But Allison's right. There's precedent out there for doing this the right way. And we can do this the right way. Bail reform makes a lot of sense. And keeping somebody locked up for months and weeks and months without having a final adjudication of whether or not they're guilty is stupid and a waste of our resources. But nonviolent offenders, that's the focus here. And if we're letting out people who have committed violent crimes, they've got a problem with this law and they need to fix it.
Message to New York politicians: try again.